If you watched 5 Things last week, you know that I got a new tattoo. How wonderful life is while you're in the world. For you music aficionados, or those of you who listen to what would probably be called adult, easy listening radio, you will recognize this as a lyric from the Elton John song, Your Song. The story of the tattoo is this. 2 years ago, my wife and I got married. Well, I mean, she wasn't my wife then. She's my wife now. Anyway, several weeks before the wedding, we still did not have a wedding song. And one night we were watching the movie Moulin Rouge with Ewan McGregor and Nicole Kidman. And in that movie, Ewan McGregor sings to Nicole Kidman, Your Song by Elton John. And there was a certain moment where Alicia and I kind of looked at each other and we were both like, what about Your Song by Elton John? So that's our wedding song, and now it is forever emblazoned on my arm. Also, it's worth making a point that this is Bernie Taupin's lyric, not Elton John. Elton John writes the music, Bernie Taupin writes the lyrics. Boop! Music nerd. So this is not my first tattoo. It's actually my third, but it's my first visible tattoo. Ladies? And because it's my first plainly visible tattoo, a lot of people at work have been like, whoa, Sean has a tattoo. And except for the people at work who know that I do this thing on YouTube, most people don't think of me as an extrovert or someone who's super outgoing, because I'm kind of shy. Here, I'll do my impression for you of Sean at a party. Get it? Because it doesn't happen. But now that I've got this thing on my arm, I've got these reactions from people that I might not have talked to normally. I work in a grocery store and the grocery manager was like, oh, you got a tattoo? I love tattoos. The old guy who works in receiving was like, I was in the Navy for 4 years and I still don't have a tattoo. To which I said to him, and I will say to you kids, you have to be sure before you get a tattoo. It's f***ing permanent. But my favorite reaction was my general manager. His reaction, hey Sean, we need some, oh, did you get a new tattoo? Cool. We need some romaine lettuce on the end cap.
This week.
Tweeted by my good friend Supremo Pete is our #1 thing this week. An amazing metal guitar cover of the Pokemon theme song. YouTube user family Jules7X is his name, and thrashing is his game. All he does is video game song covers. He's even done some of the Tetris songs. I really enjoyed this guy, so make sure you go check him out and give him some charmy love. Then, go check out Sci-Fi Prog Gods, Coheed and Cambria. Many of you may know Coheed and Cambria from their song Welcome Home being included in the Rock Band 2 set list. That was so 3 albums ago, and this fall and next spring they are releasing a 2-part album called The Afterman that includes this song, Domino the Destitute. To give you an indication of how sci-fi proggy they really are, the full title of this song is Key Entity Extraction 1, Domino the Destitute. If that doesn't sound like something off of 2112, I don't know what does. Alicia and I just wrapped our viewing of the first season of Newsroom on HBO. It was excellent. And one of the people I was really happy to see on there was Terry Crews. I didn't know who Terry Crews was when he was an NFL player. I don't really know that much about his action movie work. The first time I saw him was on Everybody Hates Chris.
If you smell smoke and you think the house is gonna catch fire, get your brother and your sister and get out of here. If you smell gas and you think the house is gonna blow up, get your brother and your sister and get out of here. If you smell smoke and your brother catches on fire, get your sister and get out of here.
So for that reason, I've always kind of associated him with comedy, but this is a man who can truly do whatever he wants.
First I was afraid, I was petrified. Here thinking I could never live without you by my side.
Earlier this week, he took to Reddit to do an AMA, which is awesome because he's such a nice guy, and if President Barack Obama had not also done an AMA this week, it probably would have been the best one of the week. Anyway, that's not the thing. The thing is his newest Old Spice promotion, called Muscle Music.
Muscle! 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 What? Muscle! Muscle!
Once you're finished watching his demonstration, you can use your keyboard to make your own muscle music with Terry's muscles. That is an awesome combination of science and showmanship. The next thing is all science and much less showmanship.
Doc Edgerton inspired us with awe and curiosity with this photo of a bullet piercing through an apple. An exposure just a millionth of a second. But now, 50 years later, we can go a million times faster, 1 trillion frames per second.
That's right, mankind now has the ability to shoot video at 1 trillion frames a second. I can't wait to see what James Cameron does with that. The most amazing thing about this technology and what is clearly demonstrated in this TED Talk is the ability to photograph the movement of light. Brilliant, amazing, brava! But like I said, that's science and photography without the showmanship. How about we add a little music back in the mix? This is Dream Music Part 2 by Mark Donahue and Sean Michael Williams. I've watched this video 3 times and I'm pretty sure I still haven't seen everything it has to offer. Make sure you check it out and everything I've talked about this week in the link dump in the info.
I was looking down at you, smiling up at me. For once I held you tight, but shadowed hands grabbed at me. Your head was in the clouds, now those clouds are in your head. It's when you needed me, so I listened to what you said.
And that does it for 5 Things this week. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Sean B. Martin so that we can chat. Look for... Oh no! Sean and Carter Have a Podcast is done. Look for the first episode of the Sean Cast this week featuring Alicia and I talking about The Hunger Games, recently released on DVD. Please leave a like on this video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week. Hey Sean, we're back. Hey, there you guys are. Where have you been? We got new tattoos to match yours. How did you do that? You don't have any money. We just pretended to be you, went in one at a time, and told him it fell off. And that worked? Yeah, I'm just as surprised as you were. It was his idea. 1 out of every 100 ideas I have. Not bad. Hey everyone, thank you for watching this week, and thank you for your kind donations last week for my birthday. Thanks to you guys, I am within $100 of affording the camera that I want to shoot 5 Things on. So if you were thinking about donating and you weren't sure, and you've got $5 laying around, 20 of you, $5, that's all it takes, and I could have a brand new f***ing camera. It's gonna be awesome. I'm so excited. And if you don't have any money to donate, that's fine. The fact that you're still watching this far in the video means that you're one of my favorite fans. I like you a lot. Thanks for watching. I would love if you would check out some of the other stuff I've been working on this week. Up top, we have the final episode of Sean and Carter Have a Podcast until Carter returns in December. Until then, I will be filling in the absence with the Sean Cast, me and special guests talking about, random stuff, kind of like Sean and Carter Have a Podcast, but without Carter. Don't tell him. In the middle, we have SVM Plays The Sims episode 49. I throw a birthday party for our son Jake. It doesn't go exactly as planned. Episode 50 will be uploaded this weekend and features special guest Alicia Pez. And on the bottom, we've got the most recent episode of SVM on Hermitcraft. I am a total redstone noob, and in this episode, I build a mob grinder for the first time. Guess how well it goes? You guessed right. It's not well.